Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the cards for the 11th and the 12th of February 2017, the weekend cards. Sorry, they're a little bit late. I really like the cards this morning. I'm liking the feel with them. I think there's quite a strong message, but a subtle message, if that makes sense. And how many of you are actually feeling the moon's energy yet? Has it hit? I feel it has. I've really, really felt it. But although I've said that there's, this moon is, like I say, that I do feel there's abruptness, and there could be ends, there could be things changing, there could be all of this. There's a real subtlety to this moon as well. Now, when I woke up this morning, I just lay in bed and sort of tried to clock the energies, right? Okay, what am I feeling for today? And there was a soothing. That is the only way that I can actually describe it. There was a soothing coming over. My mum popped into my head a lot. I really, really felt her around. Now, my mum's in spirit, but she was really gentle today. She was quite a comical woman. She was very, very funny, and she does come back a lot of times. And she's exactly as she was on the earth plane. But today it was just there was a soothing. Like a they're there. Don't worry. So yeah, really, really, they're showing me for some reason here. I don't know why they're showing me this, and if this makes sense to any of you, they're showing me like Savlon, like antiseptic, and sort of putting that on something that was right, okay, like something that is hurting. When you used to rub cream on, sort of magic cream, and what did it do? It used to cleanse and take the pain away. Right, okay, so Savlon, this is what they're showing me. So that might mean something to somebody. Right, okay. I don't know, that was a strange one. That was before I even started with the cards. So anyway, like I say, there's this soothing, and there's this, I feel like a cleaning. Right, okay, I'm going to get on with these cards because I've looked at them. I haven't looked too much into them because I want to be as surprised as what you are when I do the readings, because like I say, I never know what's going to come out, and people say to me, sort of, do you influence them? Do you anything like this? And I don't. I just, whatever comes out is there, because I feel that any messages that I'm getting, they're important to somebody. And, there's a lot of you been in touch and said that, things that I've said have actually meant something to you. So if I sort of put it in my own words, then that wouldn't work, So I just give exactly what I get. Okay. So today, Saturday, the first card is the Hermit. Now, sometimes the Hermit can have a sadness and a sort of depression around it. I'm not feeling that at all with this card. Like I say, I lay in the bed this morning, I listened to the rain, and I have this thing about the rain. I really, really love it, And when I was young, I would we had a caravan up on the Northumberland coast, and I used to love going there. But when it was raining, my cousins who I used to be with used to complain because they weren't allowed to go out and play. I used to love it. It was my favorite time. Hearing the rain on the roof of the caravan, hearing like the foghorn in the background as well, because we were on the coast. It was almost womb-like, and whenever I hear rain against the window, it takes me back to that place. So this is what I felt this morning, and this is the feeling that I'm getting with the Hermit here. Now, like I say, there's a lot of coldness and there's mountains around him, but it's like he's detached himself a little bit here. And he's standing there and he has his staff, which this is his support, so he knows he is supported by spirit. He also is looking into this light, and within this light is a star. Now, as I've said before, stars are our hopes and dreams. So what I feel is coming around today is there's a real contemplation feel coming. So I really feel your mind, you will be thinking about things. But I don't feel this is crazy thinking, Often our mind can take over and it can consume us. This isn't. It's a gentle thinking. So it's like it's taken logical, it's taken rational away. and it's just being with your thoughts and seeing where your thoughts are guiding you, because this is it. He is using his thoughts, he is using his internal sat nav to actually see, what could be in front of him, to light his way. Now, I've said this before, let love be your guide and let light lead the way. And this is what is coming in strongly with this. Now, I'm looking at his cloak here as well. And what I'm seeing here is, I feel he's like put this on as protection. It's almost like a bit of a invisibility cloak. You know when you get an invisibility cloak on well, no, you don't get them in real life, but when you get them like in Harry Potter as well. I remember being at a party once, and one of my dear friends, put this thing over because she wanted to be invisible, so she just had this over her. Sorry, that's took me off, but yeah, it's like an invisibility cloak. You put this on and it blocks the rest of the world out. It's also very warm as well. Like I say, I mentioned these cold mountains, these cold troubles and these cold worries, but it's like he's put them aside for now. And what he's doing in here is he is just being with his thoughts and taking time to search his soul. This is what he's doing, he's soul searching. He's like, right, okay, where is my path leading me? Where do I want my path to lead me? So he's sort of not planning an attack. He's actually contemplating, hold on, what could be in front of me? What could be? And like I say, if we have a look at this light, we can see the light of that is actually sort of like penetrating him, it's going out. So there's a lovely feel, not a sad feel around this. Like I said, there's a soothing, and he has his support there, which comes from spirit, And if we have a look, he's got this beard. This is his wisdom. I think this is somebody who has learned a lot, and it's like, when we think about a hermit sort of goes away. They go off by themselves to think. And if we have a look, think within any of the religious leaders, I always like to bring this in with this card. We have, Jesus went away to the wilderness, Buddha went off and sat under the tree. Everybody has done this little pilgrimage for themselves in order to find themselves, to find who they are. Oh, there's Hendrix come to say hello. To find who they really are, and to find what they really want, And this is what I feel this card is. So I really expect today to be, notice your thoughts, notice where your thoughts are going. Notice how you're feeling with your thoughts as well, And like I say, see where the light is guiding you, See where... I don't know if any of you are like me. I'm very visual because I'm an artist, and I always have been, and I see a lot, and this is why I think I'm quite clairvoyant. They'll use a lot of images with me because that's what I relate to. But I sort of see things or see people or whatever, and I see them in different shapes and colours. Okay, and there's some people that you can think of, and I think, oh right, there's like a shadow around them. There's other people I look and I see a light. They could even be sitting on my sofa crying, but I see this light around them, And this is what this is saying. I feel like, look to where is the light, Notice your thoughts. Are these thoughts sort of shiny, happy thoughts, shiny, happy people? Or are these thoughts, all right, okay, there's my energy's going down? So this is what... This is what I think is a really good exercise to do as well, if you don't do it already. I have had people inquiring about if I teach tarot, and yes, I do. But, I haven't got any courses at the moment. Once I do set the courses up again, I will let you know. But one of the first things I do within teaching tarot is get you to sort of try and visualize this, get you to sort of... visualize this, is it happy, is it shiny, is it yellow, is it sunshine, or is it dark, is it cloudy, is it whatever? And I feel this is a great way to actually learn the tarot. But anyway, I'm trying to explain what I'm getting with this. So he is looking towards the light here, and it's like this sort of, it's like this portal, that's right, okay, like light at the end of the tunnel. That's it. If you're in this dark tunnel and you look and you're seeing the light streaming in. And so I really feel this is what is happening on Saturday. A lot of thoughts. This is what it is. So be with your thoughts today. What will come of this? We have the Osho card here, and what will come of this is an awareness, So like I say, there's a gentleness with this. There's no harshness coming through. Now, if we have a look at this card, I really love this card because I've always said that this card reminds me of Psycho. So if you've watched these videos before, you'll have heard me say that. But this is sort of like the figure behind the curtain, and like the there with the knife or whatever. But what I feel within this is this figure behind this curtain, behind this veil, is torment. If we have a look, there's a lot of torment. I've mentioned this week about the screams and stuff like that, and that's what we see, this figure behind the veil. But once there's a rip in that veil, and once we can see through it, then this inner child in us, the innocent in us, the soul in us, not the ego part of us, that gets frightened and in turmoil and scared and angry and all of this. Once there's this rip in this veil, so this means like it's what is it they call it in India? It's Maya, isn't it? It's the illusion. Once they see past this illusion, then they can actually see things exactly as they are. And I feel that the thinking that is going on today will encourage this awareness. Now, when we look at this card as well, it's blue. And bizarrely enough, I've just looked there. Can you have a look? It looks like raindrops, and I've just talked about the rain, isn't it? There's something, you listen to the rain gives you answers like the sea does, but there's a healing coming with this because there's a lot of blue coming around it, So I really feel this is about sort of seeing the veil in front of you, because often this veil is put in front of us to block our vision or whatever. If you ever have something in your eye and your eye goes misty, you can't see clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone, right? That's the rain's still here though. But yeah, it was at Jimmy Cliff. Yeah. They're singing that. They're not actually playing the proper song. There's actually spirits singing it and they're all like dancing away. So yeah, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. And there's following the sunshine. Right, okay. So this is what is happening. We're taking away this veil. We're taking away this sort of, so we can see right through. We can see things how they are and not how we have thought that they are, how we've been led to think that they are, or anything like that. There is this awareness coming, and it's lovely, because like I say, once you see, you cannot unsee. But with this, there's not a nastiness or anything like that coming with it. It's more a relief. Like I say, there's this soothing feeling, real healing, soothing feeling. I'm getting cold water. I don't know what cold water is, but I'm just feeling like, when you go to the sea and you just sort of, like a baptism, they're showing me, where you just sort of sink in the water and you let the water wash away all of your problems. So right when this rain stops, that's when the sunshine's coming. Right, okay, so that's what they're saying there. So this is Saturday. Can you see how it's got a really nice feeling? I don't think anything mad or dramatic, but there's like this little light bulb moment, and it's like, in fact, rather than a light bulb, it's more like a candle going on, gentle candle, because I'm sort of seeing the sway and I'm seeing, right from the top of the head. So this is about, I feel, if any of you, right, okay, this is great, right, okay, keep it coming, I'm loving this. If any of you feel that you have been disconnected from source, or you have been disconnected from spirit, or you have not been able to connect in any way with the divine, or with your soul, it's going to switch back on. There's that little switch and it's switching back on. So I really feel this taking time with your thoughts is just you're going to be grounded. You're going to connect with spirit again, and you're going to know that's it. You know, you're gonna know, you're gonna feel it. So what a lovely, lovely message. Thank you. You know, this is fabulous. And here, when I'm getting, honestly, I'm getting so like excited. It's such a lovely, lovely feeling. When I'm looking at the Colette Baron Reid card that I picked, this again is such a beautiful, beautiful image. And what they're showing here, right, okay, this is almost like a shell. Well, you know, when we put shells to our ear to listen to the sea, this is it. You know, it's the sea, it's the rain, it's the water. You know, listen to this water. That's what they're bringing. This, yeah, listen. Yeah, right, okay. So if we have a look at this figure, we have sort of a face in there, and then we have coming from the third eye. So this again is us connecting, but this is once we connect, how it actually like engulfs us, you know, and then we're getting, there's all the stars, so our dreams become reality again. You know, if we have a look on there, right, okay, can you see how these like shards of light are going into them? In the same way these shards of light are going into the hermit here. So this is saying once you connect again, take this time to connect, and once you connect again, you will feel the light sort of touch you again. You will feel this. Remember yesterday we had the control and we had this horrible guy where the light was bouncing off, you know, and spirit was bouncing off. But with this, it's like it's feeling it again, you know. And with this card as well, the round and round, it's basically what I'm getting with this is it's like, I really feel you could be at a place where you're like, how did I get here again? You know, it's like I've gone all the way around the houses and I'm back to where I started again. But what I want to say with this is, yes, you might be back to where you started and you might be back in the same position that you've been in before, but you are now a lot wiser. So with this, I feel it's a time of using your wisdom, right? Okay. If you have been somewhere before, then you know what happens if you do if you carry things on in a certain way. So this is about making the changes here, because nobody wants to go round and round in circles. When we're going round and round in circles, we're not actually moving forward, you know. And to be honest, it can make us feel pretty dizzy. And if we carry on going round and round in circles, you know, we end up feeling sick. So this is about, right, okay, actually seeing sort of where you have gone round in a circle, allowing spirit in and allowing yourself and your intuition, your thoughts and your wisdom to actually see you come out of this spiral. And actually, because a spiral, if we think, isn't a circle. In a circle, you are enclosed and you're like a hamster on a wheel and you're just going round and round and round and nothing changes and nothing changes. Within this spiral, there is an opening. So this comes from your third eye, from your third eye chakra. This comes from there. It grows and it grows. It engulfs you. It engulfs your body. You start to feel spirit again. You start to feel them. You start to listen to them. You start to feel that connection, and this will show you the way to go. So it's sort of like, and like I say, there's no rush with this. It's pushing very, very gently. So there's this subtle awareness, I feel, that is coming out. And like I say, there's gonna be blue skies. This, you know, blue skies. The rain is gone. So that is Saturday. I hope you like that card. I love that. I really, really love that. So right, we now come to Sunday. And Sunday, we have the Magician. And the Magician is a fabulous, fabulous card. I've spoke about a lot of magic in the air over this weekend. And this is feeling me. Like I say, was getting Harry Potter and all of that in. This is all, you know, there is magic, but it's a gentle magic, you know. Magic is there to be used for your own good and to enhance your life. There's a lot of people will venture down the route of grey magic and black magic, and that's fine for them. That is something I do not have any part in at all. You know, magic is pure white magic. You know, otherwise there's no magic. And what this is talking about is talking about this magic, this inner magic, this feeling the magic in the air, feeling this light touch you again, and feeling them sparks, you know. Now, when we look at the magician's wand here as well, I mean, we have, you know, there's sort of a rod there, which is, like I say, this is about the grounding, this is brown. We have here, this is the white one, and this is sort of clarity of thought as well. If we have a look here, this guy is dressed in white, okay? His heart is wide open, you know, he's exposing his heart here. He has the red cloak, so that the grounding cloak has actually turned to a cloak of security. So, you know, he now feels rooted, he now feels secure, because once this awareness is there, he's taken that on board, and it's like, right. So it's like he's coming back into his power again. And this is shown by all of the yellow that's in here. And we also, if we see, we have walls around him here. He's like in a wall. So this is, I feel, he's protecting himself here because he is ready to make this magic. He has everything laid out on the table here. You know, he has his intellect, you know, he has the fiery passion here, he has the love, he has the security within the money. So this is about actually setting intentions, which we do around the moon, you know. This is about manifesting what you want. This is about, right, okay, I know now what I want, you know, because I'm looking at my dreams that are enclosed there. Now I am like, because yeah, they're enclosed there, aren't they? They seem to be like a little bit trapped. So because he's following them, because he's using this spiral and coming out of this round and round pattern again, what is happening here is he is now ready and he is now clear to think again. You know, he is now able to tap into spirit, and he is now able to manifest, right, okay, what is it I want? Because I feel with this wisdom now, with this learning, with this soul searching, he is going to be a lot clearer. So, like I say, this is the sort of abracadabra, you know, and it's about holding that vision, believing that vision, believing how you will feel when you actually sort of step into that, and allowing the magic to happen. So it's asking for what you believe, it's asking for what you want, it's believing that it is coming to you, and then it is just getting ready to receive, you know. But like I say, there's this personal power back, there's this protection, there's this real sort of sense of grounding, and yeah, I'm prepared to go on this journey as well. If we have a look, we've got the infinity symbol around his neck and above his head. So this is, I feel this could be, yeah, this could be talking, because it's around there, and it's like I say, it's not going round the circle trap. It's flowing, you know, the infinity symbol. So yeah, the magician is coming out really good here, and it's like, as above so below, you know. He's got it, he's you know, he's got his mojo back. That's what I feel here. So this is about feeling on Sunday that you have your mojo back. The Osho Zen tarot card that I picked is healing, which again is such a beautiful card. And if we have a look in this, his heart is wide open again, you know, exactly like there. So I really feel this soul searching and stuff like that, this is what it's doing, you know. It's allowing you to believe again, allowing you to breathe again, you know, allowing you to feel free again, you know. So, and like I say, we've got the light emitting from this, so it's, you know, it's such a beautiful card. And what I feel here is, like I say, there's a hand there across his head and across his solar plexus. So I really feel this is sort of like a healing, you know. This is your mind is getting cleared, your mind is getting healed, your stomach, you know, your solar plexus. If any of you have been having problems with your stomach or anything like that, this is usually because we're storing up a lot of stress or worry there. So I feel this is opening as well. There's a lot of lotus flowers within this card, and what this is saying is, you know, you are feeling stronger. There is a strongness coming, but there's a real purity and innocence coming from this. And it's like, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of messages coming in, you know. They're like coming in waves, and I really want you to to listen to these and to take notice of these and see where they are taking you as well, you know. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful card of healing there. But this is the only one I don't really like, but I think it will be clearer now. When we come to the Colette Baron Reid card for Sunday, we have the same card that came out on Friday, the Between the Worlds. But I feel this, you have had time to think about this. You are now aware of this. You are now ready to make your, like, work your magic, and you are now ready to do the healing that needs done. And you are now ready to actually, with the magician, I feel it's stepping into that magic world. Now, when I looked at this card and when I'm looking at it now, what I'm getting here, it's sort of like Narnia. And you know, when they step through the wardrobe and they get into this different world, and they're showing me the lion there waiting now. The moon is in Leo here, but this lion is gentle. So what this is saying is that your strength is now in your gentleness. There's no need to blow up. There's no need to anything like that, which like the cards were pushing towards, because you've had this awareness. So like I say, this is like this, and it's sort of like, you know, in the Wizard of Oz, they're showing me here, where it's actually a black and white. The film starts in black and white. And then when she enters the land of Oz, which is the land of dreams and the land of colour and the land where everything is fabulous, you know, the land where she is going to learn all about herself, you know, and learn about life and learn about friendships and learn about love and everything. The second she sets foot into Oz, the colour comes on in her world. And this is what I'm feeling with this. So yesterday there was, on Friday, sorry, there was a stuckness with this card when I looked at it. And like I say, I was talking about, you know, when the flamingo doesn't get the right nourishment and the right food, it goes white because it's actually getting ill, and then it's, you know, it's sort of becoming a bit of a cropper. What this is this is actually now, this flamingo seems to be sort of ready to strut their stuff and ready to walk into this colourful world, because they now have this awareness. They've taken the time to think, and they know that that world is where they want to be, you know. The blue skies, they want to embrace this. They want to feel the magic. They want to feel the colour. They want to feel the creativity, you know. So, like I say, absolutely wonderful, wonderful cards. And I'm sort of seeing party poppers as well going off, but they're saying you now want to be a party popper instead of a party pooper. They've been in such a mischievous mood today, but it's like you're now ready to, like, shake your tail feathers. They're saying, yeah, shake your tail feathers, strut your stuff, strut your funky stuff, right? Okay, so there's such there's an aliveness. This is what I'm getting. I'm feeling about coming alive again, you know. So I hope that makes sense to you. What wonderful cards for the weekend. We always tend to have strange ones on a weekend, don't we? Are you, Hendrix? Are you staying or going? Right. So we always tend to have strange ones, but yeah, absolutely wonderful cards. I love these cards. Hendrix always gets very mischievous when spirit are around as well, you know. But yeah, I love it. And there's the magic, yeah, that light is turned back on. Right. Shush. If anybody would like a reading with me, please get in touch via my Facebook or via my website. I do Skype, I do phone, I do email readings. Sorry about that. You know, Hendrix is wanting his voice heard there. But I really hope you like those cards. You know, they're fabulous. Please let me know. Please let me know if you felt this shift. I knew this moon was going to be powerful, you know, but there is such a... I really wished I could get the feelings across to you of what I'm feeling, you know. It's like that has lit me up from the inside, you know, and it's like I feel like I'm glowing a little bit. So I really hope that that has managed to come across to you as well, you know. But I really, really love them. I think there's a very strong, subtle message coming through. So have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Feel the feel the feel the magic. I was going to say there, and then they changed it to music. Yeah, put the music on. Listen to music loud this weekend. You know, it's all about right. We're on a quest to raise our vibration. You know, and spirit like nothing more than music. So play it and play it loud. You know, feel it, dance, sing, because this is it. The music is there and it is ready to carry you, on its song, I think. Okay, so I'm going to go now because they're still bringing absolutely loads in, but I have a lot to do and I can't do anymore, and I'm really, really enjoying this. So like I say, I hope you like them. Have a fabulous weekend. Sat up.